Insane parents on paternity court.
Was that the point where you never asked, you never mentioned it?
Yeah, but why should I have to ask who my father
but
is?
But it would, yeah?
Why?
Right, you don't.
Why do I have to ask that?
You damn devil, use God. I'm the devil, man. You're the devil. You're the devil. You don't
Do you realize that you just stood in this court and called your daughter a devil?
Step into a courtroom drama like no other, where a web of secrets and doubts unravels. Miss Taylor stands resolute, driven to prove the paternity of her daughter, while Mr. Thompson remains steadfast, claiming a bond that's lasted 14 years. The gripping tale unfolds, revealing the tumultuous journey and a DNA result that may prove the impossible.
You are here to prove to your ex, Mr. Thompson, that he is not your 18-year-old daughter's father. You say he's accusing you of disappearing and hiding your daughter, Miss Turner, for 14 years. Mr. Thompson, you claim you've always known Miss Turner was your child and searched for Miss Turner for 14 years.
Miss Taylor unveils a secret affair that casts a shadow of uncertainty over her daughter's paternity. Gasps fill the courtroom as her confession takes center stage, leaving the audience to ponder the real father's identity. Amidst the drama, a daughter's belief hangs in the balance, leading to a revelation that could rewrite the past.
Before I met Mr. Thompson, I was having an affair with a married man. And I didn't know if it was the married man's child or Mr. Thompson's child.
You did not tell me
and
you was with another man. You had all this other stuff going on.
As the courtroom holds its breath, a Facebook message sparks hope for Mr. Thompson after 18 years of longing. The doors open, revealing Melinda Turner, evoking applause and tears. This poignant moment marks the climax of their emotional journey, filling the room with a mixture of anticipation, joy, and relief.
2012, my mom informed me that Mr. Thompson was my biological father, and so I kind of formed a relationship with him.
Before 2012, who did you believe your father was?
I didn't have one.
In your entire life?
Yeah.
You never asked your mom, who's my father?
Nope.
In this tense exchange, emotions run high as Melinda confronts her mother about years of secrecy. The weight of the unspoken truth hangs heavily in the air, while Melinda grapples with her mother's intentions. The courtroom watches with bated breath, eager to witness the unfolding of this deeply personal confrontation.
Was that the point where you never asked, you never mentioned it?
Yeah, but why should I have to ask who my father is?
But at the end of the day, me as a mother, it's my job, regardless of however I get beat down, I was protecting you.
The way you protected me was not in the right way.
In a pivotal moment, Mr. Thompson's emotions swell as he holds the photo book containing precious memories of the daughter he's never known. The courtroom is hushed, absorbed by the significance of this reveal. As Miss Taylor offers her apologies, the weight of past decisions hangs in the air, leaving everyone on the edge of anticipation.
Is there anything else you'd like to say to your daughter?
Honestly, I just apologize to both of you for going through all of this, and I feel like I should have did more early on, and I just didn't. That's why we're here now.
The DNA results defy all expectations, revealing a truth that seemed improbable. As Judge Lake announces the outcome of the case, the weight of the moment is palpable. Tears flow as reality settles in, and the courtroom shares in the emotional journey of Mr. Thompson and Miss Turner. The impossible has been proven, reshaping their understanding of family and identity.
It has been determined by this court. Mr. Thompson, you are not her father. I'm so sorry.
Hold on to your seats, folks, because today we're diving into a DNA mystery that's about to unravel in ways you won't believe. Meet Miss Myers and her mother, Miss Madrigal, as they embark on a quest to uncover the truth behind Miss Myers' biological father. 13 different men? How will the DNA result prove the paternity? It seems impossible.
You have brought your mother, Ms. Madrigal, to court today because you claim she has no idea who your biological father is. You say your mother gave you a list of 13 possible men. You admit to having a laundry list of potential fathers, but hope today answers your daughter's lifelong question.
Hold on tight as tensions escalate to an explosive clash between Miss Madrigal and her daughter Samantha. accusations fly and emotions reach a boiling point. But beneath the surface, a hidden truth waits to unravel, promising an unforgettable roller coaster of revelations that will rock paternity court.
I have an ex that used to preach to me all the time about having to be close to my mom, and I wanted to be right with God. So therefore,
God.
she won't even
That's
allow.
a good one. Use God. You damn devil. Use God.
I'm the devil, man. You're the devil. You're the devil.
Use God.
You don't
Do you
get
realize
crazy.
that you just stood in this court and called your daughter a devil?
Hold on to your seats as the courtroom takes an intriguing turn. Mr. Keith McCraney and Mr. Derek Smith's names are dropped, triggering intriguing reactions. A mysterious smile, a hint of tension, and secrets ready to spill. The air is electric as Judge Lake dives into the web of emotions and connections, setting the stage for a revelation-packed showdown.
It's an evil smile and a happy smile.
An evil smile and a happy smile. Well, who's the evil smile for?
Keith,
Keith. So I take it we don't care for him.
I don't like it.
Why do you feel that way?
He's just inappropriate with me. And when I'm at the airport, he's talking about how sexy I am.
You're beautiful. So, I mean, what's that? Maybe a compliment?
Miss Madrigal's friend at Mr. McCraney's house turns out to be the same person from Samantha's earlier testimony. Aha! And the intrigue deepens as Samantha recounts her teenage meeting with Mr. McCraney and a startling revelation about his girlfriend's child. It's a puzzle of relationships and revelations that'll leave you on the edge of your seat.
When is the first time you remember meeting Mr. McCraney?
I was 13 and I was going into 14.
Your mother, Ms. Madrigal, stated that you spent the weekend at one of his girlfriend's house.
I stayed the night over with him and his girlfriend and her kids.
Yes.
Come to find out that one of her kids was his child.
Tensions escalate as emotions explode, revealing deep-seated pain and resentment. The confrontation takes a gut-wrenching turn as past wounds resurface between Monica and her mother. With raw honesty, they clash over identity, responsibility, and love. Their passionate exchange exposes the heartache beneath the surface, leaving everyone gripped by the intensity of their struggle.
I don't know why you're crying.
Because I shouldn't have to go through this. I'm
Monica,
26
it
years
doesn't
old with my
matter.
own kids.
It doesn't
I shouldn't
matter
have to go
because
through
I'm
this
your mama
at
and I'm
all.
your daddy, and
For
that's
real.
what I've been. So
No,
I don't
you're
care
not
what
my
nobody
daddy.
else
You ain't my
thinks.
mama. You
You
ain't
can
my
say
mama or
it.
my
You can
daddy.
say it. You
So
can
I'm
tell
not
these people
hearing
what you
it.
want. They don't live in my shoes. I raised you, so all this other doesn't
you
even
didn't.
matter. I would die for you, so stop the rest.
Tension fills the room as possibilities loom. 2 tested, 11 remain. Is it even possible that one of the 2 of them is the father? Hope hinges on Monica's paternity. The envelope opens, hearts race, but the truth stings. Amid tears, bonds remain unbroken. Love triumphs even as disappointment settles.
It has been determined by this court that you are the father.
There it is.
Did you faint, Mr. McCraney?
They must have got their
what?
tests mixed up
You
or
are
something
the
backstage. There's no way. They must have got their tests mixed up or something.
A high-stakes battle begins as $21,000 in child support debt hangs over Mr. Whistler. A son's paternity, shrouded in doubt, fuels the fiery dispute. With a mere $70 left after garnishments, he seeks liberation from the burden. But Miss Frazier's cool demeanor belies a hidden truth.
You claim you currently owe almost $21,000 in back child support
Yes, Your Honor.
for the defendant's son. Miss Frazier, you admit you've always known the plaintiff may not be your son's biological father, but acknowledge he's been held financially responsible for him.
Yes, Your Honor.
Amidst the emotional turmoil, a pivotal moment arises. A birth certificate, a last name, and a father's pride. Mr. Whistler reveals the weight of the past, recounting the pact they made. Yet, the truth unravels. Another man's involvement. A shocking revelation that shakes the foundation of certainty.
You told me if I wanted that kid to
have your
my
last
last
name.
name and I wanted to claim him, I would be there for the birth.
Yeah.
And I was there.
That's
and
why
I
it's got
did
your
it.
last name.
And then it come out a little while later that you had been sleeping with this other man.
You knew.
Yeah, at 6 months after birth.
In a new twist, Miss Owsley, Mr. Whistler's fiancée, steps into the spotlight armed with crucial evidence about the daunting implications of unpaid child support. The threat of jail time looms over the conversation, casting a shadow of uncertainty. The stakes have skyrocketed as the web of consequences expands.
So your concern is your fiance
could go to jail for failure to pay child support.
Yes.
And I've seen them take people for less than the $21,000. I see them go for $5,000, $6,000. And it's just not right, you know, for me to be in this position because of this lady.
Miss Frazier reveals the complexities of arranging visits between Mr. Whistler and their son, Dallas. The tension escalates as accusations fly, painting a vivid picture of a strained relationship. But amidst the chaos, one question lingers. Why was access to Dallas so tightly controlled? The puzzle pieces of their fractured connection begin to fall into place.
I have traveled over 300 miles to come and see him, and I would call.
At your convenience.
I would call and ask Miss Frazier, could I come by and see Dallas when I get there? Sure. Then when I would get up there on my way over, I would call and say, I'm on my way. Oh, we're somewhere else. We ain't at home. We can't do it today.
In a riveting moment, Dallas, the young man at the heart of the dispute, steps into the courtroom. All eyes are on him as he faces the truth about his parentage. The weight of his decision to reveal his beliefs hangs in the air. His candid response unveils a conflicted history where doubt and uncertainty have loomed.
Do you believe Mr. Whistler is your biological father?
As I was growing up, I did believe he was my father, but I was always told that it could be somebody else.
Have you ever met this other man?
Yes, I have.
You have. Do you refer to him as dad?
I did one time, but that was just to get his attention.
Do you have a relationship with that man?
Not anymore.
The moment of truth arrives. Mr. Whistler braces himself for the verdict that could shatter or redefine his life. Judge Lake's pronouncement echoes like a revelation, and the tension fills the air. In an emotional exchange, Mr. Whistler and Dallas share their feelings. The weight of the truth hangs over them, leaving them with bittersweet closure.
When it comes to the paternity of Mr. Dallas Whistler, Mr. Whistler, you are not his father.
Dallas, that still is not going to change my love for you and wanting to spend time with you.
The courtroom buzzes with tension as Miss Cotton steps forward, determined to clear the air about her daughter's paternity. Mr. Pendleton and his mother assert their conviction that he couldn't be the father due to a supposed inability. Is it not impossible to prove paternity in DNA result?
You say Mr. Pendleton's meddling mother is the reason he is denying your 5-month-old daughter, Love Cotton. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Pendleton, you are here today with your mother, and you both believe that it's impossible that you fathered Miss Cotton's daughter because you are unable to have children. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
In a fiery confrontation, Miss Cotton challenges Mr. Pendleton about their daughter's features. Tension mounts as doubts linger. Judge Lake lightens the mood with the baby, while Christine, the mother-in-law, advises caution. Amid accusations, love for the baby and family bonds sway, teetering on the edge.
Don't get me wrong.
Have her features
Don't get me
yet,
wrong.
like-
She beautiful, like she gorgeous. You know, she a baby. Babies don't start developing.
Oh, she's so precious.
Thing.
You just thanked me. You just thanked me like that was your daughter.
Your Honor, the only thing I've done is tell him, do not get attached to this child until you find out whether or not she's yours.
In a tangled web of confusion, Mr. Pendleton expresses his uncertainty, prompting Miss Cotton to recount discrepancies in her conception date. Judge Lake navigates the tension, probing for clarity. Miss Cotton's assertiveness shines, but a reminder to keep her cool resonates. Family dynamics and conception intricacies intertwine, adding layers of intrigue.
And they were trying to tell me that I wasn't as far as I knew I was. Like, they tried to make it seem like I wasn't in my pregnancy, but I knew I was farther than what they were saying.
So you basically knew more than the doctor.
It's my body.
Is this your first baby?
No, it's not.
Okay, first of all, calm that neck down when I'm asking you questions, because I'm trying to understand what your point is.
Intrigue deepens as love and uncertainty clash. Miss Cotton's revelation about last night raises eyebrows. Amidst a heated exchange, a key discrepancy emerges. Mr. Pendleton's claimed infertility contradicts his reported conception date. The courtroom buzzes with questions and confusion, unraveling a compelling narrative.
You pleading the fifth?
I ain't pleading. I don't know what you're talking about.
Your mom do too, that's why she mad.
Okay.
The point is, Your Honor, she just want me to be the father because she know I'm going to be a great father.
So in your court papers, you said it was impossible for you to have children.
Like, I've never been tested for it, but I've tried for 6 years straight.
Amidst the tension, the battle for baby Love's identity rages on. Accusations fly, fingers point, and the courtroom is ablaze with conflicting emotions. Love's uncertain paternity casts a shadow of doubt as Mr. Pendleton's actions teeter between caution and affection. The drama unfolds, exposing the heart of this complex and captivating paternity dispute.
I asked you to spend time with my child. That's
And
what I asked
even
you
then,
to
you
do.
have a problem.
That's what I asked
I
you
come
to
get
do.
all the time.
And he has.
But you're the one that's telling him not to be around
No, she
her. Like
not.
yes, you are.
She just telling me don't look
But
like
you
a
was
fool.
just buying
Miss
a whole
Pendleton.
pack of grandma bibs.
Yes, I
But
did.
you're not the grandma, right?
I
You don't know. That's what we here for.
The truth finally emerges, cutting through the confusion like a beacon of clarity. As Judge Lake delivers the long-awaited verdict, the atmosphere electrifies with a mix of relief, joy, and even a touch of humor. Emotions run deep as the identity of baby Love's father is unveiled, proving that in the midst of uncertainty, love and truth prevail.
It has been determined by this court. Mr. Pendleton, you are the father. Congratulations.